Hello everybody, it's Minecraft Going to 5 here, and today I have a snowman rig for you. So I wasn't planning on making this, but I ended up making it anyway. So yeah, here it is. So I will go ahead and just start showing you the features. So first I'll go over the user data here. So we have scale, so that scales the whole thing, and you can see when it gets smaller the head gets bigger. So there's that, and then there's head scale, so you can make the head big or small. Then you can turn a pumpkin on here, so you can turn it on. You can have it hollow, and you can have it hollow with the red inside, so see the difference there? Yeah, or you can have it off. You can also have a nose, so there's a nose, and you can turn a hat on too, so nose and hat. And then there's color, so you can change the body color. So you can either change the hue, which doesn't really work that well. You can see you kinda did. Or you can click colorize and then change the saturation to 100, and now you'll see that it's very red. You could also change this down to like 80 something, and then when you change the hue, it changes the color of the body. And you can also change the lightness and darkness. I don't know why you'd need to do that really, so but I added it anyway. Next we have eyes, so right eye color and left eye color. And then the rig, so this is kind of a new thing I added. I probably won't do it with every rig, but I might do it on some. I did it on this one, so rig color, that means if I change this to like green, it's going to change all the controllers to green. So yeah, there's that. Now we'll go on to this stuff here. So first we have squash and stretch for the head, so that's what that does. Then we have all the facial controls over here, so I added a lot of these. So first we have eye scale for both eyes, and you can select these at the same time and do them both at the same time, so that's nice. And then we have this one in the middle to control the pupils, like the position of them. And then these on the side control the individual ones like that. Now these two controls here will make it blink, and since they're not eyes that go in the head and they more stick out, I made it so it's kind of a squash and stretch type of thing. So there's the blink, and then we have angry and sad for both of the eyes too. Oops. And then down here we have the mouth, so this changes the spacing of the mouth, so you can see that. And then under that we have the like scale of the mouth. And then we also have the smile, and there's two different smiles. So the ones on the outside curve it like this, and then the ones on the inside will move the pixels up and down. And you can actually do these at the same time if I select all of them. You can see it kind of like bends and moves them up and down, so you can do either of those. And yeah, you can do it with just one side too to get kind of this face. And then last controller here is the mouth position, so you can just like move this up here or down here if you wanted, wherever. So yeah, there's that. And then we have the head controller. Pretty simple. And something I forgot to mention about this is there's a controller up here, so you can move all these controllers around so it doesn't get in the way or anything. So yeah, next on this we have the arms. So there's this controller at the top for the arm, and if you just rotate this, it'll just rotate the arm like that. And it says here to rotate 30 or negative 30 to get back to the straight up and down position. So if I were to rotate this to 30, it will be straight up and down. So just a little note thing in case you need it. And then this controller down here is like all other rigs pretty much, where it does a sharp bend on the arm, and you can rotate that and it'll rotate the arm like that. And then same for the other arm. Now we have the body controller here. So this you know, it bends it. That's what it's called. Yeah, bend. So it bends it most snowman rigs that I see, it just rotates this middle part, but I thought that bending it looks better, so yeah, bend on that. And one thing to note is if you bend it too far, the arms will come off of the body, so don't rotate it too far. I would rotate it like that much. And if you do have to rotate it this far for some reason, just move the arm in like this. I know that's kind of annoying, but I don't know how to fix that. So last control is just the like control for the whole thing, so just rotates the whole thing. Kind of for walk cycles, I mean, there's not really any legs, so I don't know, it's just there. So that's it for this rig actually, so yeah, that's pretty much it, and thanks for watching.